In this video right here, I'm gonna show you how to open, clean, and maintain your USWE hydration pack and hydration bladder so that way it'll last you a long time. Now, all the tips and tricks in this video are meant for USWE hydration packs, but you know what? They will work for pretty much every hydration pack and bladder out there, so you're in luck. When you first get your USWE hydration pack and bladder, it can be a little confusing on how to open it up because it actually comes vacuum and pressed sealed. So you feel like you're gonna break it, but don't worry, you won't. Unbuckle the bladder from the Velcro anchor loop at the top of the inside of the bag. Then slide the Hydra Pack clamp off to the side. USWE hydration bladders are folded over kind of like an envelope to keep it a watertight and airtight seal. So all you need to do is just unfold the flap and then grab the top with your thumbs and then lightly push down in the middle while you pull apart the tabs away from each other. The vacuum seal will now open, allowing you to use your hydration bladder. Now, if this is your very first time using your hydration bladder, be sure to lightly wash the inside and outside to remove any dust or dirt that could have gotten inside the bladder. All right, let's move on to filling the hydration bladder. And you know what? It's actually really easy. Fill the bladder with any liquid of your choice. Remove the bladder of any excess air. Fold the top over to create an air and watertight seal. Slide the Hydra Pack clamp onto the top of the bladder. Connect your plug-and-play hydration hose. Drop the bladder into your USWE bag and connect the Hydra Pack to the top of the bag with the provided Velcro loop. And now you're ready for your ride, but what do you do after you finish your ride? Well, let's talk about quick cleaning. After every single ride, make sure that you clean your bladder. Remove the bladder from the pack. Disconnect the hose by the plug and play coupling. Simply just push in and disconnect. Open the slide top, fully empty, and make sure you rinse with lukewarm water. Swish and agitate the bag a little bit, then be sure to make sure you run water through the hose and bite valve, and then be sure to completely drain everything. Next, take your bladder and lay it down flat, and use the side of your hand and lightly squeeze and push all the excess water to the opening of your hydration bag. Then you can carefully take a dry rag or dry towel and wipe the inside nice and clean. One reason people love USWE hydration bladders is because you get this nice wide opening. And if yours has a wide opening, all you need to do is take a clean and dry towel or rag, put it around your hand, and then stick it inside the hydration pack and work it softly around all the corners so that way you can get your hydration bladder nice and dry. Now, I didn't know this, but actually some hydration packs are reversible for easy cleaning. I recommend you check the manufacturer's website to see if yours is. If you have a long and narrow opening on your hydration bladder and you have larger hands that just can't seem to fit in there, a cool little hack you can do is take any object, I like to use the kitchen spatula, believe it or not, and just take a rag or towel and wrap it around, and you can stick it inside the hydration bag to clean it out carefully without damaging the bag. Now, hang the bag upside down to dry and be sure to keep the seal side open to allow for airflow. For this, I use something like refrigerator clamps and magnets, and I leave the spatula in the bag to create this airflow opening, but you can use whatever you want. You can also use binder clips to actually hang your hydration bladder upside down on something like a hook or a nail. Doing these steps will prevent 90% of the issues that you have with odor, mold, and bacteria. Moving on to the hose, you first want to start by removing the bite end cap. Yeah, it's removable. Push the flex part in, you're gonna have to use a little bit of force here, and then grab the plug with your fingers and pull. Will take a little bit of force, but it comes out just like that. Since the drinking end is the only part exposed to things like dirt and debris during a ride, I clean it every time with a little bit of soap and water. Oh, and I also do soap and water on the little bite valve stopper as well. Now run lukewarm water through the entire hose, then take this hose outside. That way you can actually do a little bit of spin force to get all the extra water outside of the hose. Thank God I didn't hit myself in the face or the lights behind me. Now, hang the hose and let it dry. I'm sure someone in the comments is gonna ask, how do you put the bite valve back in? It's simple, just line it up, get it to be right there on the edge, and then with your thumb, push in till you hear it snap, and that's it. Now, there might be a time when you have to do a deep clean. This is recommended about every 3 to 5 uses, or if you use any liquid other than water. I'm talking your sugary electrolyte drinks or any salt hydration liquids. All you need to do is the same steps that we mentioned earlier. However, this time when you fill the bladder, I want you to do it with lukewarm water in a mild dish soap. Let this sit for right around 15 minutes or so, then use a very soft scrub brush to scrub the inside, rinse, and then hang. If you have any stubborn stains or liquids, you can also do a mixture of water, soap, baking soda to help remove any residue. Or you know what? You can do 4 parts water to 1 part distilled white vinegar to eliminate any odors or bacteria in the bladder. If you have any dried sugar or chunks inside your hydration system, you can actually use one of those biodegradable cleaning tablets instead of the mild soap. Just fill the bladder with water, drop the tablet in, swish and agitate for right around 30 minutes, then rinse and dry. If you ever get that plastic or funky taste or smell from your bladder, you can always do a baking soda soak as well. Just add 2 tablespoons of baking soda to the bladder with water, agitate and let it soak for right around 60 minutes. Then rinse dry. Once your hydration bladder and hose is clean and dry, you can actually store the bladder in the freezer. Doing this will stop all bacteria growth, which will eliminate all the odors in between uses. Doing any number of these steps will keep your hydration pack and hydration bladder and system working for a very long time. Now, if you're looking for one of the best hydration packs and systems, you know what? I actually have a video coming out on the USWE Moto Hydro 12-liter hydration pack. So be sure to hit that sub button to know when it goes live. And if you're interested in more dude-approved videos from me, you can check out the videos over to my side. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.